position where, you know, Chrysalis, he's going to fall behind Farmer for Bokas and Enchantress. So, you know, not where you want to be as a Clinks. Not going to feel very good. Secret, they're going to come out with the smoke. If this one goes rough, the game is going to fall into a pretty tough spot to try and rectify it. They'll go for the pickup here once they know that they've been seen. And with that, not really likely to get a surprise jump onto G2IG. They're fully prepared for this.
See down there. What, the Disruptor? That was X Nova. Planting that one on top of the Amplify rune that they just couldn't help but grab. It wasn't worth it for Crystals to grab it though in some ways. I mean maybe G2IG knew that they were smoking, but it guaranteed proved that they were smoking, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of a rough call to make, whether you grab it or not. Yeah, because as soon as you pick it up, you're not going to do anything with the smoke. Let the smokes. Yeah, the smoke's done. Yeah. Guaranteed. If you just leave it there though, and maybe you hit a support, maybe that's worth it. They do spot sniper. They don't have. Yeah, they got to get Pango up here.
It's so funny. It's like,
and there's the opening, but BKB's out. Corden will live. Couldn't quite get him with the jump gun of the Rolling Thunder.
Yeah, they just weren't going to get him, honestly. It was a good try. Yeah, even if they hit him with the first Rolling Thunder, he's going to be able to press BKB on the second one. So unless they did like Eclipse, with that one stun duration, it got him to like 20% HP to kill something. But the pressure is still good. It's forcing Clinks, or sorry, Sniper back into his base. He's like forced to wait for a creep wave every 30 seconds. And in the meantime, Mane's just like nice carving through the butter that is the Radiant jungle side. They're going to take the Tormentor now. They just have really excellent map control. They've got to be happy with it.
I think that's transfer going to sell back for Roshan. How long the respawn's going to be on that one? It's going to be a relatively short one. Only 30 more seconds to go, and that will be there for G2IG to likely take. Feels like Secret, they're definitely going to want to set up around here. I don't think they can sort of allow this Roshan to be taken.
And then what do? We just...
I'm not sure if they can do anything about it though. Brewmaster just pops Split to do, you know, 600, 800 damage to a tier 3 tower, knowing that his game position is very safe. He's got Octarine, so it's going to come off relatively off cooldown relatively soon, but they just feel so far ahead right now that they're comfortable burning their ultimates for marginal advantages.
Secret, they're trying to get in position, maybe more for G2IG pulling away from the pit and pushing forward, but G2IG, they are definitely in the superior position with their setup. Very hard for Secret to sort of break into this.
I just got here, gonna get at 15.
Let's see who gets the jump. Baboka standing on the high ground here, giving a lot of information. I mean, Boom's gonna try with the War Cup. Not really gonna happen.
Right here.
Secret getting sort of pushed back. Just super hard for Secret to enter into this fight. I mean, they're in that comfortable of a spot. They can not only hold this area, but also start to go for him. Secret really wanting to do something soon, but it's so hard. They can find him to start things off. Puppey, he's going to get caught first. Nothing to say. In with the Rolling Thunder. Puppey's gone. And with that Secret, they've just got to run. Let their supports dive in. Puppey's going to buy back. They may just choose to try and put everything into this fight. They're going to jump over towards X-Nova, but X-Nova's going to get the Static Storm down the Assassinate. And Chrysalis will finish him off.
Wait, why am I using
Monet? He's going to get reflected back over to Boom. The Boom themselves also going to have to step out of the fight. Puppey's trying to stay in on top of Money to finish off this Luna. Back in the middle of the fight, though, JT's in on top of Corden, but Boka's finishing him off with the impetuses. And Monet, he didn't die. Puppey wasn't able to finish off the job. X-Nova and Monet turn back over towards Puppey. It's going to be a dive back on the clockwork. And JT, he's not done with the chase yet. Continues to stay in on top of Theo. The core, Swashbuckle from Nothing to Say, catches on to him. They're going to find the four of them. Short, they'll lose Baboka, but it's absolutely, once again, a fight that G2IG are going to be over the moon with. They can go back into the Roshan, get themselves the Aegis, and continue to look to step towards solidifying the victory here.
That's a good one, though. That's
just way too hard for them to win a fight now on the Secret side. The tankiness, the run-at-you advantage that IG have from their core is overwhelming. Great Linken's or Lotus Reflection from the Doom. I don't know if that was Enchantress or Tango that casted it, but it's a great way to limit the damage that comes out of Doom. Because like Doom's ulti damage it's significant. It's pure damage, and at level 3 it does 70 damage per second for 16. But it also is like you get hit with the Infernal Blade immediately after the Doom. So if you Dooms himself and now he can't cast Infernal Blade, just Scorched Earth alone is truly just not going to be enough damage impact. So the Lotus really does a lot to solve that over what a Linken's could do. If you anticipate when it's
doesn't mean I'm gonna get way more console now.
Great fight there for G2IG. Their network advantage is massive at this point, and they continue to layer ages on top of that to just make the fights even more unstoppable.
Even if I don't get the staff now, it's like, dude, I could stop.
Close to having even more push potential on JT. Very close to having the gold for the AC.
The staff.
Insane amount of siege potential. They're very close to just being sort of able to A-click down the lane. See Boom. And it's going to have to BKB TP here. Cannot risk dancing around with Monet next to him. Monet incredibly stacked, nearly 25k net worth. Both him and JT just having an incredible game in regards to their farm. And they're up to the high ground.
PDA is so good. 10, 1, and 11 from our Brewmaster. It was one of the later picks in the game, and he really played his role correctly. They are keeping the Luna a little bit. They've got Stillbreads on snipers, so they can limit some of his damage output here.
Look at the connection onto Baboka, but he's easily able to break out of it. Get back, heal up. G2IG, they'll definitely be ready to just sort of charge into the base, and here it is, JT. Up in the split. Thunderstrike onto Cord, and they're just going to focus up the barracks. Completely clean up the set on the Cord, and nearly dying here to drag back G2IG, JT getting that control onto him. And they can just move over to the mid-step. Tier 3 tower, it's gone. The barracks exposed. They're going to get the drag back onto Christmas. He's got a BKB and try and keep his distance. They get the hook shot in over Monet, but the BKB is off. Boom tries to jump in to find a Doom target. He has to settle for dropping it onto Baboka. But Monet's just cleaning up the rest of Secret Team. It's an ultra kill for Monet. It is absolutely game over. I mean, it definitely felt like it was 10-15 minutes ago, this one. G2IG, fantastic game for them here. And Secret definitely having their struggles in this game.
Yeah, it's a little reminiscent of the previous game that we watched. Heroic played mid-sniper, they had another hard carry, and they kind of just hit a lot of creeps. Secret did a better job of looking for kills this game, but the Bane felt underwhelming to me, even though it was good in the game. It just kind of felt like they got outmaneuvered routinely.
At least I got some.
Lost kill advantage. When they did go for little ganks and fights, they almost always lost more heroes than they got in terms of offense. So, yeah, too much heat brought back to them towards from G2IG.
Yeah, crazy stuff. And I feel like sort of hard to, I'd say, to just go for an MVP on this one, because it would be sort of JT, because he just had an insane game on the Brew. But I feel like there's also an argument to just give it to X-Nova on his Disruptor, because I feel like we're probably never going to see any other game get the chance for a Disruptor to be MVP, because I think this hero's going to just go back to just not being allowed through any draft. We absolutely saw its strengths here, the control that it offers. There's a reason why you don't let this hero through purge.
Yeah, the Thunderstrike in lane is more than good. Disruption, or sorry, Glimpse back is so good if your opponents make mistakes, and Secret did make mistakes this game. Even the ultimate was instrumental to securing some kills here and there, to really start tempo for their allies. So yeah, X-Nova played great, had a Force Staff at an excellent time, so he didn't really have to worry about dying anymore, and if somebody gets doomed, he can save them. It's just layers upon layers of them being prepared for what they're up against this game.
I mean, it felt like they were maybe going to have a bit of a chance at the start because of the fact that they were doing as well as they were with the lanes. All three cores off to a pretty solid start in the first 10 minutes of play, but when it came to kind of movements around the map, they just never really could kind of sort of sync up in the way that they needed to against G2IG. G2IG as a team is playing a whole lot better here with this Game 1 performance. And yeah, doing it on heroes that are very much the flavor of this meta. I think, Secret, they're going to look back on this one and kind of wonder how it ended up that G2IG got the lineup that they did here.
Yeah, I mean, they made their decisions to get what they wanted. They had some counters, I guess, but We just didn't see that much impact from Sniper. He didn't have as many counters this game, but it just takes more for Sniper to feel valuable, I guess. I think it's just, I genuinely think it's one of those cases where some teams made the hero look good, and other teams aren't quite playing it right. Like, because when